Yeah, I got some.
All right, you gonna bring it by the gym?
No. I ain't gonna see you tomorrow. You gonna train?
Yeah, I'm gonna train.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do stuff.
Now?
Yeah, now.
All right, let me do this.
Yeah, do it.
What's up? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, man, you know, man, been training, man. You know, I've been waiting for my opportunity to get back on, you know what I mean, do what I do.
I'm glad the zone picked you up.
Oh, man, it's a blessing, man,
Yeah.
you know. Your hard work never go unnoticed.
So let's talk about Anthony Sparrow. You were talking about that. I've only seen of the fights that are available on social media and on YouTube. But what were you saying about that loss?
Oh, man.
You got to touch on it a little bit.
Yeah, you know, they said there's a little steroid issue. But in all reality, it was weed. You know, he smoked weed, you know what I mean? So I know the insides, and I'm a clean fighter. I live, and you know what I mean, I'm dedicated to the sport. When you got a guy like Bernard Hopkins in your city feeding you games, you got no choice but to follow game. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm 35, but I'm still young. In all reality, I fight.
I didn't even know you was that old, bro.
See, that's the thing about it. You know what I mean? And I still fight that way. You know what I mean? Like I'm 26, 25 years old. You know what I mean? So Hank Lundy ain't never lose no step. We here, we ready to rumble, man.
So, I mean, like, you're on the bill and everything. Like, you know, you were overseas, like, you know, fighting like little...
Yeah, you know, we was overseas, you know, rumbling, man. Listen, they know Hank Lundy a world warrior, man. Listen, I don't run and duck from nobody. I fights, man. And that's what a real fighter consists of, a fight, man. It don't matter where I'm at. If I got to go to your country, I'm coming to your country with my trainers, by myself, and we rumble.
So now it's crazy because, like, Philly is getting all these events.
Yeah.
So, for example, it's your fight March the 15th.
Right.
Then ESPN is coming for the Volsdick fight March the 30th, and then UFC going to be here on March the 30th as well.
Oh man, the city of Philadelphia, man, we doing big things, man. So these cards, man, you don't want to miss none of them, man.
So I got to get your opinion on some fights.
Let's go.
You saw Pacquiao Broner?
Yeah. Oh man.
No, like your honest assessment. Like no holds bar.
I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all know I keep it real, and if y'all don't like it, y'all can see me. Like y'all know I ain't a hard guy to, y'all mean fine. But I felt as though Broner didn't seize the moment with Pacquiao. Broner could. I know Broner. I've been in camp with him.
Yeah,
I helped Broner win 3 world titles. You know what I mean? He didn't, like, first of all, I'm not running around the ring.
You think the lights got to him? Like that big event?
He been around the lights. It just...
That was big, though. It was different.
Big, but, you know, certain things you got to cut out, man. Like, you got to fight.
Yeah.
Fight. It's either you knock them out or, you know what I mean, or then you going to get knocked out. That's my mentality when I go in the ring. It ain't no saving nothing for tomorrow. We fight.
Some fighters don't have that, though.
Well, you know, I know Broner got it in him, man. But
we haven't seen it.
Well, you know, I don't know if he got to come down to Philly, get some of this Philly love, you know what I mean? You got to get somebody like Kevin Cunningham, a good coach, you know, Mike Stafford. I got a lot of love for them guys. But Broner, you know, he just need to get back to that dog he was at 135.
Yeah, you know, but people don't think he can get back there.
Well,
you know?
It just, you know what I mean, you got to separate some things from me, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front, I was pulling for Broner, you know what I mean?
I was too.
I wanted him to win, but Pacquiao did his goddamn thing, man. You know
as a 40-year-old man.
I'd have got in there with Pacquiao. We rumbling.
Yeah.
You had to knock me out, man. We rumbling, man.
But people were like, you know, like the way he was fighting, it was like, yo, like he not, as usual, he wasn't letting his hands go. So people were like, yo, he coming for the check. So certain fighters, you know, like for example, you have a reputation. Like I'm not no dick eater.
Right.
You have a reputation like he wanted to come to fight.
Right.
You know, it's always been like that. But when in Broner, like people were like, you know, we don't know. Like, cause you got to think, like I was like all in Philly. Did you notice all the bars and everywhere it's playing it?
Right, right.
Like it was a big, it was a big urban like fight.
But I'm gonna say it like this: sometimes when you grow up and they hand everything to you versus a fighter like me, where I came from nothing and fought my way to the top, it's different levels. When everybody gave you stuff and set everything up for you to win, it's a different type of mentality.
Yeah.
Now, from a Hank Lundy, when I come in a fight, we fight because I've been fighting since I started. You know what I mean? Since I turned pro. So his platform, my platform is totally different. You're gonna get 110% with Hank Lundy. Broner, to be truthful, we're gonna just do enough to win. You know what I mean? And what happened, I don't think he got his hands off enough. I know Broner. I know what he can do. He didn't get his hands off enough.
So, a couple more questions before you go. So, as I was saying, like they're building you heavy on this card.
Right.
So, which means who they building you up for? Ryan Garcia?
Well, listen, I've been calling out Ryan Garcia for years. Man, actually, Eddie Hearn's like one of the posters I put up. I told Golden Boy, control your puppet before I cut his strings. He dealing with a top dog now, man. And the last what? He fought an opponent, clipped him. You know, he got hurt. You dealing with a dog right here, for real. I can box, can punch, I can brawl. I stopped that kid, man. He's a boy for real, and he knows it. So it can't be him. It got to be somebody else, man.
Yeah, but who else would it? It seemed like, you know, like I've been coming box for a long time.
Yeah.
It seemed like they cooking it,
Well,
like they
listen,
trying to.
give him to me. We travel to England, whatever we gotta go, give him to me. And, you know, I'm gonna clip his wings. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, I know that Dak gonna stack against him because he's a young, up and coming prospect. So at the end of the day, you know, the stage is set. So if that's what they thinking, give it to him, man. Listen, we here. You know what I mean? I'm young just like them. I can move just like them. Let's go.